In beautiful Harrisonburg, Virginia, Bridgeport Stadium. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Marshall Thundering Herd and the James Madison Dukes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, the Dukes head coach told me some great information before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. The Dukes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return as the coverage unit right on top of it. The Thundering Herd offense takes the field for the first possession of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Norton. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They're going to run it. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Running inside. It's Boston. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Dukes! Special teams proving to be special. The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They punted on the opening possession of the game. Might still have a few plays left on that opening script. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Picks up the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you put...
Got a little grass. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Culliver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Marshall will be forced to punt. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So James Madison's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play, because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Firing to the right, complete. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. On target over the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And he's not even close to the line to gain, and the defense makes the stop. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Boston. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes a catch. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got a man, it's Norton. What a nice connection, knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. as they go back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Marshall trying to make this red zone trip pay off. They're going to ride this running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Great job by the back on the option. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. He'll bring it back looking for help. Across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Right back to the well. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Keller.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Spins away from the defender. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Complete to the left. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play, you line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Makes his man miss. Gets away from one. He's got space. Oh, there's an alley to the left. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Marshall!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And right down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. They've got the screen set up. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Still running at the 40. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. They'll run play action. Skips away from pressure. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. The Duke with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Keller. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Dukes have taken it inside the 20. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Stepping to the right. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they go back on top.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Just going to keep it after the snap. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ollie, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
The Duke's head coach told me at the half, one of the things he pointed out to his team is the rivalry has to mean more to them here in the second half. They've gotten out to a great start at home. They're able to ride the momentum of this crowd, but as you know, everything gets more heated, more intense in these big rivalry moments, and they want to meet the moment. I'll keep you posted on what that energy feels like down here on the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They give it to him again. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football.
Might have a chance. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Trying to move them on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. And they'll get him down after a solid return. A great place to start for this offense. Send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive at 2nd and 12. Running to Green. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Soft spot in the middle. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Dukes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Rides the option, he keeps it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Pulls it and runs it again. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fist by this defense. The Dukes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up 2nd down.
Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And defense is about being great in the great situations on the 3rd down. Goal line situations like this, when you need to get a few stops, putting a few stops together, even though you gave up a long drive to get down here.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Looking for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pitch.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Rushes on him. He's got him wide open. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Marshall quick to the line.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see.
Caught, and he's got room. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Norton. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Thundering Herd picked up a fresh set of downs by keeping it on the ground. Looking to throw on first down. Misses receiver there. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 36. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't make the connection, and 3/4 are in the books as we head to the fourth. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! And they're back within a score here in the fourth.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Finds his target down the middle. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. And the Dukes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. And here they come, going for the first down on 4th and 2. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's down immediately, but they convert on 4th down and keep the drive alive. To the air on first down. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. Got his man all by himself. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much.
Finding some room. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down. The Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Bringing the heat. Takes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Dukes. They if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. From the gun, running back gets the give. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. He'll throw it. It's complete. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Trying to keep the drive alive. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Marshall quick to the line.
You know, I think there's a lot of people in the stadium that were wondering, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field? But
here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Marshall moved the chains through the air. Now they have it on 1st down.
And even though they're trailing in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now.
I never heard this one before.
A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone.
Man, this shit is so broken. Oh my soul, the DBs are broken and stuff.
Well, the offense did their part.
Why do they just not go for the ball?
Pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're with it.
He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The offense changing the play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh my God, cuz. Are you serious?
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion.
Make the block here.
The defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion.
Got enough for the first.
Ball game.
Good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
And it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop.
And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
You know, he's getting there worked out.
He's out of bounds at the 31 after a nice return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wide receiver to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just happened because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got it in the middle, it's Norton. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play. Wants to throw again. Looking to the big tight end. Working on the right. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Got his man in the middle.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Well, on third and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get...
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man in the middle. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Dukes in the hurry-up.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
Got the first down himself. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Now the play fake. On the move to his left. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Might be changing the route. Back to pass on second down. A shot toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Here's the pressure. Pick off to stop the threat. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every